Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. Guys, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, leave about 4-5 comments down below. Let's get right into the show. I got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's do it. We're talking about VeChain. Guys, take a look at the price. It's probably the same price it was yesterday. Just moving sideways, accumulation phase. These are the dog days of crypto, guys. You know, we move sideways a lot. And then, sometimes we get the joys of parabolic movements, and sometimes we get the crushing defeat of 90% dumps. It's just the way the crypto market goes. So, if you're not prepared for extreme upward movement, extreme downward movement, and extreme sideways movement, crypto's probably not for you. Moving on. We've got a wonderful article here just explaining some of the use cases in epidemic prevention. We're not going to go over the whole article. I've talked about this probably ad nauseum at this point, but let's take a look at MyCare. With DNV working to reduce risk levels of, enterprises when it comes to 19 and other pandemics. So remember, Finnish Cruise, ferry company Viking Line, Color Line, largest ferry companies in Europe, ITC Hotels, third largest hotel chain in India, VeChain, third world's largest pasta manufacturer, amongst others. And then they go on to talk about VTrust here. Again, it's third-party risk prevention protocols, being able to, if a pandemic does break out, what is the hotel going to do? What is the cruise line going to do in order to assure that they're being safe, that they can stay open as well, guys? Okay, this is not for now. This is for the future when we do have another pandemic. A lot of these companies adopting VTrust, adopting MyCare, adopting these digital blockchain-based solutions for standards, they're looking towards the future so that they don't have to have a catastrophic shutdown again, because there's going to be another pandemic again, all right? It's just the way of life. So, and then finally we have the big one, Suzhou City, covering more than 30,000 local residents with VTrust. So, again, we've been talking about the use cases of VeChain for the past couple weeks now. Nothing's changed, just hodl. Everything's going to be all gravy. That's all the VeChain news, guys. We do have some safe haven news. Safe havens reach 5,000 wallets. That's actually pretty good. I mean, for a very, very small token, a token with not that much marketing or really anything on the VeChainThor blockchain, to reach 5,000 wallets. That's actually pretty good. So let's give them a hand clap of praise. Yes to safe haven, and shout out to all the safe haven holders. Over 5,000 private wallets now store safe haven tokens and are prepared to establish a decentralized inheritance or a personal backup plan with Inherity.com. Are you ready for the inevitable? All right. And if we are long-term investors, which we are, we're not short-term speculators on this channel. There's plenty of channels that you can watch TA and technical indicators, and they can go ahead and show you a Bybit link. I mean, I could get a Bybit link right now, be making bank, but we ain't bought that on this channel. So this is for long-term investors, okay? People who are going to invest into crypto for the rest of their lives. Yes, I know. The rest of your lives investing in digital assets. It seems like a very long time. Death is inevitable, guys. What are you going to do when you become the new 1% in digital assets? Are you going to pass them down to your family? Or, you know what? When you're on your deathbed, you just go on a bender for an entire week and blow it all. Just blow all the money fast. I ain't gonna hate you if you do that. It is your money. You worked hard for it. You can do whatever you want for it. But to the reasonable people out here, the people that want to make the world a bit better place than they left it, safe haven is hopefully going to be around by the time a lot of us kick the bucket, and then we could transfer our wealth to our family. You know what they say, guys? They say that rich people have wills and inheritance, and poor people have fights. So take that with what you will. Death is inevitable. Why not take precautionary measures to ensure your children are not left empty-handed at the graveyard? And that's what Safe Haven does. 5,000 wallets. I'm all for it. All right, guys. So this here is pretty awesome. We've got some more Safe Haven news as well. But they got some business updates. So we're gonna run through this real quick. Business connections formed in Dubai. Remember, we talked about that annual Agora conference where the CEO showed that Safe Haven video that we showcased here. If you guys remember that a couple weeks ago, it was a very minor segment. The community will be updated on what those provisional partnerships will entail if agreed upon. We are extremely pleased to announce a portion of the claims have been approved for pending EU patent. That's awesome, which protects all tech and proprietary protocols within the jurisdictions. The other claims have not been turned down, just a process of elimination and advancing through approvals. What do you guys think about patents? I'm erring on the side of Charles Hoskinson about no patents, but I understand. There's a saying out there that in order to be successful, you have to implement the R&D method, not research and development. Rip off and duplicate. So having patents does protect you on that. Think about it. Snapchat came out. All the other social media companies started doing Snapchat-like features. They ripped off and duplicated Snapchat. Instagram came out. Now all of a sudden, Facebook buys Instagram, and now Facebook and Instagram are pretty much the same. Rip off and duplicate. So patents, they're a double-edged sword, especially when we're dealing with decentralized technology. So the technical development updates here, internal testing of Inherity Mobile proves to be a success. The team's preparing for final testing, which will be followed by integrating the application on the Inherity platform. So looks like there is a Inherity Mobile app coming. So, and then, a little bit about the community down below. So Safe Haven is doing its thing. It's working hard. Moving on. We got some pretty major hacking news, guys. Hacking is also a token on the VeChainThor blockchain as well. Where they are on KuCoin. They're going to be trading on KuCoin, today. They will also pair with Bitcoin as well. So instead of just being paired with USDT, you can now pair Hacking Token with Bitcoin. And that should open more liquidity. And Hacking is just really doing the work, man. They've got such a strong ecosystem. It is insane what they've been doing, guys. Disk Balancer, Happy, just all kinds of products. They do all kinds of audits. They're constantly doing smart contract audits, constantly. So Hacking Token is definitely the next one up. You guys should definitely be looking at this and continuing to keep your eye on Hacking Token. All right, guys. And then finally, we got some minor juror news. They're gonna teach you how to land your first appointment as an arbitrator. I know at least one of you guys down below in the comment section was interested in becoming an arbitrator for juror. So if you guys are in law, any law students, anybody interested in law, You guys could, to forget the traditional way of doing things, man. Come on over to the digital side. Come on over to the future. You can put this on your resume, and hopefully Jur will be successful. And then we see here, it goes on to talk about arbitration, be professionally mature, acquire more skills when it comes to arbitration, know your market, expand your network, have a deliberately written CV, all types of stuff that's pretty standard when trying to get a job. So Jur's doing some expanding. I hope they are successful. Remember, guys, they got $1 million grant from, I think it was Tim Draper. So, he sees the potential in Jur, and we do too. That's it, guys. We've got 1,043 days to the next Bitcoin block halving, and things are looking pretty good. I mean, at least we're not dumping anymore, right? Except for Bitcoin. Oh, crud. I spoke too soon, guys. But that's okay. I think we'll be all right. We just need this catalyst. We need another spark. I think that, people are taking profits. Things are getting shuffled around a little bit. But I think that we'll get to where we need to get to eventually. Synthetics is pumping. There's a couple of coins that are pumping a little bit, but the majority of coins are either down or going sideways. So I'm going to end this here, guys. I love y'all so much. Don't let your memes be dreams. And I will talk to you soon with the Cardano updates. You do not want to miss that video. Bye, guys.